Hi guys, this is Wayne again. This is a little video for those out there at Wine Press. I had a conversation with some folks with regard to oaking some wood of mine. I decided to go with the Nadalia winewood and got it in today. This is how it arrives from the factory in planks, about a meter long with 1-inch holes at either end. I needed 4 of them for my use, so I cut them in 2. And here they are, cut in 2. Basically just put them on my chop saw and cut them directly in 2. So at any rate, I don't have any expensive stainless steel weights or chains or fancy nylon bags or whatever. So what I did was just found something I had extra of, and I seemed to have a number of extra clamp ends. So I took basically a clamp for each one of the boards and attached it to the end. Did sterilize them at first, so they are in fact sanitary, not sterile. Soaked them in a solution of star sand. So there they are. There's my tanks in the background. They're basically flex tanks, 80-gallon Dexters. 2009 is on the right, and the 2010 is what I'm opening now. The 2009, not so great. It's basically just rocket fuel. It's very high alcohol, and it has a bit of an off flavor, but it's nothing like the 2010. 2010 is actually has some complexity, has some fruit, and it has a lot of potential. Very happy with it so far. So I've decided to add some oak to it. I'm not going to put it in an oak barrel. So that's what it looks like on the inside. It's got that skin on top. For those that have flex tanks, that's nothing new. I always hate opening up the flex tanks because all I can think about is the headspace getting flushed with O2. But what are you going to do? So here I am taking the skin out, dripping on the front of the tank. But what you don't see off camera is I'm hanging it on a little clip, just letting it drip over a drain. I didn't set it on anything, didn't sterilize it, really didn't do anything with it, just want to let it hang there and have nothing touch it. So here I am, dropping the first one in. Basically tried to get them spread around. A couple of them did land on top of each other and poked out. The weight seemed to work pretty well. There was one, however, that persisted on, or at least insisted on floating. I simply reached down, pulled it back out, added a second clip, and it worked fine. So for the most part, that was a pretty successful weighting system. Again, just using the clamp fittings that you may have lying around in a parts bucket somewhere. So putting the skin back on, tried to be as gentle as possible, but also tried to work out any any bubbles trapped under the skin, working from the center out. Didn't realize while I was doing it how much it seems to be sloshing if you look at the side. But was as gentle as possible. Pop that back on and clamped it down. And I'm going to add some argon here in a second. Now, I know the air inside the headspace is still moving around, and so I usually add argon in 2 phases. One is a quick shot for maybe 15 minutes at very low, and then I come back in an hour and do it again for maybe a half an hour at about 1 CFM. And that's really it for adding planks, and really anything I do inside the tank. This is how I do it.